So you guys are doing good? Yeah. Oh, I've had a rough day. I'm like battling a camel toe right now with these hands. Like I found out that my rabbi's daughter is on a porn site. It's been a rough day. It cost me $19.95. But I found out, we should make the high holidays great next year. Happy Hanukkah to me, that's my gift. I just came back from Boston. I live in New York. I took the Funghua bus to Boston. And if anyone is familiar with this, I probably could have saved money. Like, it's not even the cheapest way to travel now. But I just wanted like some sort of adventure. Like I was hoping shit to go wrong. I was hoping like I'd get on the bus and I'd fall asleep and this cute little Asian guy would wake me up with pork fried rice at the rest stop. It didn't really happen like that. I get on the bus, this huge black guy gets on as the driver, and he's like, "My name's Big D. I got one rule for you all. If anyone is on your cell phone, I'm going to pull this bus over, ask you to come outside, and we're going to have a conversation, and it's not going to be verbal." I was like, I don't really know sign language. But I went to Boston. My family lives in Boston. And my mom, she's like a housewife. She's done nothing her whole life. And she decides that she's going to go get a job. Which is great, but I was like, oh, so what are you going to do? She's like, I'm a spinning instructor. I'm like, that's a great first job, Mom. That's a good start. But she's like, I want you to call me a cyclist, because that's what I am. I'm like, Mom, I don't think you can call yourself a cyclist if you've never been on a bicycle that requires balance and knowing where you're going. I think you're kind of overshooting that. And I went to the class, and it's pretty much, well, first of all, if you like Gloria Estefan, the class is for you. That's how I'll start that off with. You will love it. If you like Prince, you probably will like the class too. It's basically a room filled with Jewish middle-aged women on bicycles in the dark, but they can't even get off the bike. Their jewelry is just weighing them down. And there's a fan above everyone, so it doesn't like mess up their MAC makeup. But it was a good time. Like I enjoyed it. Like it was the highlight of my trip to Boston. But the only problem was that I couldn't walk for like 3 days. It was just like the worst pain I've ever felt in this area, in this camel toe area. But I was like, is it the vajayjay? Is it the ass? Like, what is hurting me? Like, I would decide, like, I'd stop and be like, nope, it's the vajayjay. It's the vajayjay. It's the ass. Like, it was a lot of, I was very confused. I felt like the day I got back from spring break in Mexico. A lot of questions that no one could really answer. I saw this black woman who had this little white dog, and I thought it was kind of funny. Like, it was this like white fluffy poodle, and I was like, oh, what's your dog's name? And she's like, Cotton. I was like, oh, my dog's name is Auschwitz. Really? Can I meet your cat named Shackles? But I take the dog, it's a Chihuahua, like it's a 3-pound Chihuahua. I take the dog everywhere with me, just because I do. And I take her into McDonald's in the city, and right away this woman's like, oh no. Shaquana, she got a dog in here. Go get the manager. And so the manager comes out, and she's like, wait, there's no dogs allowed in here. I'm like, there's a man with his dick out on the floor. And you care about a chihuahua that I have in my shirt? You know? And she's like, ma'am, is this a service dog? Is this a service dog? Ma'am? Yeah, she's gonna lick the crumbs off my tits after I eat a burger.